Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing just a casual, will I buy it, purchase or pass, just talking about new makeup and telling you my thoughts. There's some stuff I'm really excited about. There's some stuff that I am not excited about at all. You know, I like to keep it real and just give it to you straight. So sometimes I feel like I can come off a little bit like harsh, but I am one of those people, I typically don't waver. I either really want it and I'm going to get it, or I'm like, no, I don't care. It's like not interesting me at all. So I'm going to go over some new makeup, let you know my thoughts, let you know if I think it's something that I want to pick up or something that I don't care about. So let's go ahead and begin. So I'm gonna go ahead and start off with something that I have zero interest in. And this is the new Norvina Mini Palette, Volume 3. So she has like the Big Daddy Norvinas, like I think it was 1, 2, and 3. I ended up getting the first one, the purple one, and I did a video on it. It actually performed nicely, so there's no complaints about that, but I just wasn't really initially attracted to them, which is kind of strange because typically I like big palettes or bright colors. So this is a 9-pan cherry shades from red wine mattes to sparkling berry metallics. When I'm looking at this, I just am not inspired. Some of the colors look pretty, but it's like a red and a green and a blue. It doesn't look very cohesive to me. It's cute and the packaging is baby blue, and then you have the cherries on there. I've heard that these do not perform well, so that's number one. Number two, I have eyeshadow fatigue. As you can see right now, I like to wear 1 or 2 eyeshadows on most days. I'm so much more interested in lip products and skin products and blush, lashes, brow products. So to me, this is an easy pass. I think ABH has really just kind of gone downhill for me, and I'm just not that interested in it. Unfortunately, I used to like literally die when there was new products coming out. And I was just talking to my friend about this. I literally don't care about like any ABH products other than the Amrezy highlighter. That's like the only thing that I can think of that I really would be like, no. That and the Dewy Set are like the 2 things that I would probably like fight you if you tried to take them out of my collection. But other than that, I am like the minority. I don't care about their eyeshadows. I feel like my camera was just off center, so I just moved it, but I'm just not that into it. I wanted to speak about the Amrezy palette. Honestly, I didn't pick it up because I don't want it. It didn't appeal to me. I didn't see it and get excited. And for me, eyeshadow palettes, I'm so burnt out. It's just not my preference. There are a few that stand out to me. Like when I get that itch and I'm like, wow, it's beautiful. There's something about it that makes it special. The Amrezy, I was never going to use it. I thought, okay, I'll do a tutorial, and then literally it's going to go to waste. I would literally buy it to do a video and then declutter it. And I was just like, I'm done doing that. You guys didn't seem like overly excited anyways. So I was like, whatever. But honestly, I'm in the minority. I don't love ABH palettes. Like, I can't even think of the last one that really got me excited. I do have the Jackie Aina one, which I want to do a tutorial with, and I keep saying that, but honestly, I'm just not wearing a lot of eyeshadow. As you can see, if you watch any of my past videos, unless I'm doing a trying new makeup, I'm barely wearing eyeshadow. So that's an easy pass for me. So both of those palettes I have zero interest in. Something I have a crazy interest in is these new blushes. I was actually texting my friend Cheryl about it because I was so excited. I saw Jamie Page and I believe Alana Davidson, is that her name? They both had them in PR early. These are new from MAC and they are called the Glow Play Blushes. I'm not sure how many shades. It says, 11 blendable shades in a creamy formula, and they provide a pinch of sheer to medium buildable coverage. So these are $30 each. That's the one thing I was like, whew. It's a little pricey, okay? But the packaging is gorgeous. I am a blush fanatic. Like, if you look at my cheeks right now, they are baby doll pink. That is one of my favorite things. Looking at the formula, it looks like it's gonna be like the Bare Minerals Gen Nude ones, if you know what I'm talking about. It's not the Gen Nude, it's the Bounce and Blurs. So this is in Pink Sky. This is one of my favorites, and they almost have like a putty texture, almost like a Colourpop Super Shock, where you could press down and you get that putty feel, but they really apply like a powder. These shades in here look absolutely stunning. There's some like light, kind of dusty, peachy, you know, neutral shades, but there's some really bright like orange and pink and raspberry. I love bright blushes, okay? I love bright I love bright blushes, okay? I don't know what just happened, but that was a tongue twister. But I love like that hot, fiery, pastel, pink, raspberry. The colors look so pretty. There's 11 shades and I'm like, mother effer take the wheel, because if I can't, I'm not gonna spend $330 on blush. I am on max PR, but I don't know if they're gonna send it. So we will see. I'm hoping to get them in PR. If I don't, I probably would pick up 2 or 3, just because this is like something that excites me, that I saw and I was like, when are those going out? Like, when are they going to be live? And I think they are live right now, but I'm waiting to see if I get it in PR, because I also heard, I think they're going to be available, I'm hoping, at Ulta on February 6th. Maybe I'm mistaken. I don't know exactly, but they're so pretty. It's just $30 price tag. I'm like, can we calm down? Like maybe more like 20, 22, but I do think that they're beautiful and I'm really excited about them. So next up we have a new collection from Natasha Denona. It's like the holiday, why did I say holiday? Ooh, I'm rusty. The Valentine's Day collection. So first we have a cheek palette. It's called the Love Glow cheek palette and it's $55. Okay, it is beautiful. The packaging is beautiful. It's just, I don't know, so aesthetically pleasing. It literally looks like Valentine's in a palette. Here's my problem. It has a cream product. It looks like a cream blush, like a red cream blush. I'm not the biggest fan of cream blushes. I do like some, like I really love the Tower 28. I like the M Cosmetics. I like them, but I find myself reaching for powders more because I do have to set my face. And then it has 2 really shimmering powders. One looks like peachy, one looks pink. I like a matte blush or a glowy blush, but not shimmer. I typically don't put like a really intense shimmery blush on. For me, I just don't like the look of it. I would rather just add highlight in. And then it has a highlighter. Of course, it looks beautiful, but I have a million highlighters. So for me, is it pretty? Yes. If I get it in PR, will I use it for a video? Yes. But I have the original and I don't reach for it because I just don't reach for cream products or super like shiny blushes. It's just not what I prefer on myself. So that's going to be a pass for me just because I know I won't get enough use out of it. There also is a palette from her, and I have to say the palette is a little bit more intriguing to me. So this is one of her $65 palettes. I really like that price point for her. Of course, you're probably thinking, Babs, that's not a good price point. But for Natasha Denona, I feel like that's better than $129. So it's like you can kind of get your foot in the door, and you know, you also could try the minis, but I'm just saying this is a pretty big palette. So if you find one that really like screams to you the color story, this looks like a muted palette. It's like a romantic Valentine's muted, kind of purpley, red, pink palette. It's definitely beautiful. Will I buy it? No, because I probably will get it in PR. Also, again, I don't want to be repetitive, but it's going to take a lot for an eyeshadow palette to really make me want to buy it. It has to be something that's going to stand out to me. And this is beautiful, but do I need it? No, I'm dying, literally like dying in eyeshadow palettes, but that's my job to review them. But you know, your tastes change, and maybe I'll get back into eyeshadow in a couple months, but at the moment, eyeshadow is like on the lowest, you know, portion of my list. I'm just not that interested in it, but I do think it's beautiful. And I like the fact that it's a $65 one for people that want to try Natasha, but you just cannot bring yourself to spend $129. I think it's a good median price range to get into Natasha Denona shadows because they are beautiful. So definitely hope I get it in PR. If I do, I will, you know, play with it and give you guys my thoughts. I do like a lot of Natasha palettes, but the prices are just like excruciating. So next up, we have some new products from Fenty Beauty coming out, and I am really excited about one of them. So this is the What It Do Makeup Refreshing Spray, $30, a hydrating mist that can be used under makeup or over makeup to refresh your skin. I'm a sucker for a dewy setting spray. Something about it. I like the packaging. It looks quite simple. And if it smells good, that's a plus. Not overly like, I don't like ones that are like herbally scented, or the Huda Beauty one, like perfume. Those are a little bit over the top for me, but I like a fresh light scent, like the Watermelon Glow recipe or something like that. So I'm excited to try this. I will pick this up. She's also coming out with her gloss bombs separately. Not all of them, but some of them. I already have them, like Hot Chocolate, I think came in the kit. Also, Sweet Mouth is like a shimmering, kind of frosty pink, which I'm not really into. I have to be honest, do I like the gloss bombs? Yes, but do I reach for them? No. And I have to say, I know I'm in the minority again. I like a sticky, tacky gloss. I like Alamar Cosmetics. I like MAC Lip Gloss. I like KKW. I like ones that are going to hang on and not slip inside. I find that the Fenty is a little bit in the middle, where I feel like it kind of just like, it migrates out of the lip liner, and it's just not one that I reach for. I know a lot of people love it. I love the smell and I love the feel, but if I'm really gonna go for a gloss, I have my staples, and like KKW, like I said, is like one of my favorites. I just use it all the time, or Alamar Cosmetics. So those are gonna be a pass for me because I already have them anyways, but I'm definitely gonna be picking up the hydrating setting spray. Next up are some new products from Lawless Beauty, and I actually already picked up 2. These are the new lipsticks. They're called All About the Nudes by Lawless. So they're the Satin Luxe cream lipsticks. They are $28 each, which I thought was really pricey, I have to say. I did buy 2 of them and they are beautiful. Again, I'm a sucker for a nude. These look so creamy, and I did get one already. I picked up Fawn, which I thought was like a mid-tone nude, and then I also picked up Suede, which is a really kind of grayish color. These are so creamy and so pigmented. They do smell like an old school MAC lipstick. Like, they smell like lipstick, but it's not like gross or anything like that. I don't have a problem with it. I don't like ones that smell like floral. That's where I'm like some of the high-end brands, if they taste like flowers, I can't do that. But I just think this collection is so beautiful. There's only 8 shades, but they're just beautiful nude shades that everybody could use. A lot of them lean pretty light, I will say. There's only 3 that I would say will work for deeper skin tones, unless you use a lip liner. I would even have to use a lip liner with probably 3 or 4 of them. They're more like, think of like MAC Creme de Nude or MAC Myth, very light shades, but I think this is an exciting release. I see a lot of people excited about it because I think, you know, at the end of the day, most of us wear neutrals most of the time. And so even though some people might say that's boring, I'm all about it. So next up, we have something that I'm probably not gonna buy, and this is the new BabsBeauty complexion collection. That's what I meant to say. So there's the new Changemaker Supercharged Micellar Foundation. It's probably what I'm most interested in. I don't know though, because I feel like I have such finicky skin. I think I want to go get a sample, because for me to spend 40 bucks on a foundation, it's really tough because I just feel like I'm so picky. I'm not one of those that has like perfect skin that I can wear like any foundation. I want something that's gonna last. If it breaks up or breaks me out, I've been having issues with breakouts. I think that I've kind of figured out though. I was drinking Alani Nu energy drinks, and also I was drinking Monsters sometimes, and I was getting like tons of breakouts, and they're calming down. I haven't had an energy drink in like a week, and it's calming down. So I think something about that. I know that Alani Nu has biotin in it. Something was like really throwing my skin off, but also just being more mindful of all the things I'm putting on my skin. I've heard that the BabsBeauty is clean, but I've also heard that it has like essential oils and fragrance. I know a lot of foundations have fragrance, but I'm just saying essential oils can be irritating. So I'm interested to try a sample, but I'm not like interested enough to go spend $40. Again, with the primer, I've heard that it's so I'm not interested in that. And then the powder, I've actually heard that nobody's really impressed with it. All the people that I've seen review it said it's just kind of like looks dry and there's nothing really like special about it. So I can skip over this. I was really excited until I saw kind of more people reviewing it, and I've seen some good reviews of it, but again, I still prefer like my Double Wear or my Tarte Face Tape. I'm trying to think of all my foundations, like Dose of Colors, Meet Your Hue, I think it's called. All the long wear, L'Oreal, Fresh Wear, the ones that stay on all day, that's what I tend to prefer. And this doesn't really, from what I see, it's not like a long wear matte foundation, and that's typically what I like. I like the matte, and then I can add in, you know, a setting spray or whatever to make it glowy, but it's gonna stay all day. So I'm gonna pass over that just because I really don't wanna be wasteful to buy a foundation and use it one time. So next up is a line of lip products that I think I really would enjoy, and these are the new duos from Colourpop. They are the Luxe Velvet Duos. They're $15 each or $8 separately. So I think from watching, these remind me of the Clé de Peau kind of moussey texture lipsticks that I raved about. Those Clé de Peau ones are like $50, but I do use Cream Crush a lot. They're almost like a, I don't know, like a powdery velvet feel on the lips, but they last all day, that you don't get that line. They're just long wearing and very comfortable, and I feel like this is a dupe for that because they almost look like matte immediately, like a powder matte, but not a dry, cracky matte. So I really want to try these out. I should be getting them in PR. If I don't, I will buy a couple. I'm really kind of into the nudes and the pinks. Shocker, like what I have on today. I have a Huda Beauty lipstick on. They kind of feel the same way. They kind of are creamy and then they go powdery, but I think these are beautiful. I think they're a great price. One thing I'd like to see from Colourpop is more releases that are different products. So I know they kind of do, you know, the Super Shock and the tinted lip, what are they called? The tinted lip balms, and I think just the tint. And then they do, you know, the eyeshadow palette, but I want to see different formulas. Like I want to see more, you know, maybe like satin lipsticks, or maybe different blush formulas, highlight formulas, maybe more complexion products, you know, just different things that aren't just like different color schemes of the same, you know, eyeshadow, Super Shock shadows and lippies in just different colorways. I'd like to see different formulations. I'm sure that takes more time, but it's just interesting to see them create new products overall, maybe like blush palettes or something different for them. So I am excited about those lipsticks. I think it's something that I'd probably wear because I am, you know, into long wearing stuff, but I don't like some matte lipsticks really crack and you get that line and all of that. And I don't get that with the Clé de Peau, which seem like a dupe for this. So next up we have a new concealer from Jouer Cosmetics. This is like a stick pen concealer and it's going to be $22 each. It is the Essential High Coverage Concealer Pen. Click pen packaging with triangle shape, creamy formula, medium coverage. I'm interested in this. I heard Desi raving about it on her, I think, Instagram stories. Again, Desi has like perfect skin, so I'm kind of like, okay, she was raving about it as kind of like concealer with no foundation, like a quick, easy cover and go. But on the other hand, I've seen a couple people use it in videos and not like it. They thought it was dry and it didn't look, you know, it didn't look perfect or flawless. So I might hold out on this. I'm gonna kind of wait for reviews. It's funny, you know, I'm a YouTuber and I do reviews for you guys, of course, but I can't buy everything and I can't try everything. So some things that I'm interested in, if you guys don't ask me or like really, you know, really want to see a review for stuff, I have to kind of pick and choose what you guys are most into, and I haven't had any requests for this. So this is a product that I will kind of keep an eye on. I will watch other YouTubers and see what they say. If I'm getting a general consensus of like, it's not that great, then I'm not going to waste my time on it. So it's just interesting, even though I'm an influencer and I influence people, you know, I give reviews and tell you if I think you should buy something or if I don't think it's good. I actually watch other YouTubers and they influence me. So it's just interesting to see like full circle, but that's one that I'm waiting on to see how many people love it. Cause so far I've seen Desi love it, but I've seen a couple not love it and it didn't look that great when I saw it, you know, on, you know, videos. So we will keep an eye on that. If you've tried that, let me know down below. So the last thing I want to talk about today is the new Kylie Cosmetics Stormi collection. So this is celebrating Valentine's Day. There's an eyeshadow palette, a pressed blush, lip kits, lip liners, and a mini high gloss collection. This actually did catch my eye. I thought the eyeshadow palette looked really beautiful. It's got some beautiful purples in there and some golds. It does look beautiful, and I'm a little bit tempted, but again, I just don't see myself using it for more than a video. The glosses are not my favorite from her. I do love her blushes. The blush looks a little bit kind of like neutral. I like more of her pink blushes, so I am kind of holding out. I know she did release some new shades, but when I went on her website, a lot of them were sold out. So I'm gonna pass on this collection, even though I do think it's one of those collections that actually did catch my eye. I'm not typically like crazy over Kylie Cosmetics. I like some of her products, but in terms of like eyeshadow palette, and it's like, I feel like, again, it's the same thing where it's just like eyeshadow palette, lip kits, eyeshadow palette, lip kits. Like, it's like, I want to see some more stuff. I want her to expand and try some new stuff. Her blushes are phenomenal, but I just want to see more reformulated products from her. So I'm going to pass on it, but I will say that I did check it out and I was a little bit tempted. So that is everything for this will I buy it or purchase or pass. There were some other products. I kind of try to stick to what I see most hyped people are asking about. It's kind of a weird time right now because I feel like we just had a ton of releases kind of already come out, so there hasn't been a ton announced just in the last couple days on Trend Mood, but just want to give you my overall thoughts of products. What are you most excited about right now? Like, what are you like, I can't wait to get it, or you just got it? And what are you like, I don't care at all about? I feel like this week I didn't really have a lot that I wanted. There's a couple things I'm eyeing. Other than that, I'm good. I have some good products that I'm trying out, and I have some new stuff to try for you guys in trying new makeup videos. So I just want to do a fun, lighthearted video because I feel like sometimes I'm always doing like trying new makeup, haul, trying new makeup, haul, and I'm like, you know what, I just want to sit down and talk about makeup, shoot the shit with you guys. So if you're new here, I would love for you to subscribe. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know in future, will I buy it or, you know, purchase or pass. If you guys want me to just stick to like 10, kind of like short like today, or if you want longer ones. Sometimes there's some products I saw on Trend Mood, but I didn't know if you guys even cared. You know, it's like, is it really that, you know, exciting? I'm not sure. What brands are you into? What are you not? So leave your feedback down below. Thank you guys again so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video.